Hi, I just want to do a quick product review on this garment steamer. This is the water tank. It holds a small amount of distilled water because it's a travel tank and it's asking for distilled water. I think that might be a little inconvenient for travelers. I don't often have distilled water when I'm traveling. I'm gonna steam this brand new pajama set that I just got on Amazon. I'm using this brush here that it says it's for dust, but also if you don't want to touch certain fabrics, then you can use the brush as well. So it says that the red light means that it's heating and then it's supposed to shut off. It doesn't say that the green light means go, but I figure that much is different from the directions. This is the slide to fold button, and it says to make sure that you do use this to close it. When you want the steam to come on, you have to hold the trigger down the entire time. The cord is about 5 feet long, so it is kind of short, and it does say to be careful if you're using an extension cord not to over extend the power usage. So I have tried this a few times in order to do the shorts, but every time I run it for like 15 seconds, then it switches over to red. It says you're supposed to stop and let it reheat. And it took quite some time to do the shorts because it reheated several times throughout, not just several times, but at least like 7 or 8 times in order to do one pair of shorts. So in that sense, it might take you a little bit longer to do steaming. I do have a regular steamer that I use, and so I'm familiar with steaming. Oh, look, the red light already went on. So you're supposed to wait until it heats up before you, oh, there it goes, before you can continue to use it. So if you're in a hurry, I mean, this might not work that well for you since it does need to reheat every now and again. There, red light is on again. And it does say as a safety warning not to remove this while it's still hot. The side of the tank is hot now. Yes, to the touch. I'd say right here is when it starts to get real hot. And then of course up here it's much more. Green light on, let's try it again. I mean, there is a significant amount of steam coming out. This is what it looks like right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Maybe it doesn't come out. Oh, the red light is on again. So if you see what I mean, it takes a long time for one garment to be done because you're constantly stopping to reheat the water. I'm gonna do this from the underside. What I do like about this is that you can turn it upside down. And you can still steam it while holding it upside down. But again, there's, oh, red light's on again. So that's already 3 times in the last 3 minutes.
Okay, I've never used this before. I have put water in it, and I'm not going to show you how to do that. It's very simple. But you plug it in, and when the light turns green, which to me, I think it was about 15 seconds. They said it would turn on in about 25. But anyway, it turned green, and that means it's ready to go. So I'm going to try it. I have a shirt. I travel a great deal, and this shirt is kind of a pain in the neck, but it's a company shirt. I want to see how it is for steaming the wrinkles out. Let's just see. As I said, I've never used this before. Let's just see. When I travel, one of the most difficult things is this shirt does not travel well. And I always end up with having to iron. I used a steamer at a nice hotel in New Rochelle, and it just really worked well. So I'm hoping that this little steamer will do as well. Let's see. If so, it's going to travel with me. I've got a convention next week out in Anaheim. Let's see. All right, there it is. It's off. Putting it down. And voila. Let's see. I did not get down here. But the majority of the wrinkles are out just with that little effort and with me holding a phone at the same time. Yeah, I'm pleased with this. It's very economical, it's a inexpensive tool, and I think it's going to work well. It has the brush, which I also like. This is particularly easy to use. Easier to use than a very expensive one that I had at that hotel that I was mentioning. All right, there you go. We are trying the handheld garment steamer today, and it just has a trigger here. You press it, it goes, and when the green light is ready, you're good to go. So, you can see the creases disappear. And the red light goes, means it has to reheat, but it goes pretty quick. Seems like about 10 seconds. There you go. Comes with a little reservoir, and we put distilled water in it, as it helps stop calcification in the motor, as according to the instruction manual. Seems about 8 to 10 seconds. It seems you still can continue steaming when the red light's on, I just noticed. And actually, that's a little better. The manual said it would continue heating while you're steaming. So that's good. It's pretty good back. Red light's on, but continue steaming.
All right, I've got this plugged in. I've got the water loaded. You do need to use that included cup to very carefully pour the water in, as the hole is small and funnels will not fit. Here's the button. See? Push it. The handle is a little too small for my hand. You can see my hand butts up against the water container. So the bottom right here is hitting my skin. I don't love it, but let's see. Push the button. Steam is coming out. Let's see, we'll go ahead and put my Hydro Flask here, see if we can see the steam. Oh yeah, that's a lot of steam output. Great, very nice. Just the handle is too small and it's a little hard to load with water, but yeah, it's pretty nice.
दिखना चाहिए यहाँ से, हैं? It does a good, decent work.
Hey everyone, we are reviewing the steam iron which we ordered. As you can see, pretty handy, pretty portable, pretty mobile. You can actually travel with it. Comes with a brush and very easy. Just place the clothes on the hanger or wherever you are comfortable putting it. And as you can see, the quality of like it removes the creases and very easy to operate, very useful, and we are loving it so far.
It's plugged in. Should be a light right there. Nothing. Now press it. Makes a weird noise. Nothing. This light should be green or red.